Hello guys, I'm Joshua600 and today we're going to be continuing trying the games on the Llamasoft collection here on the Evercade. This is part 4, and most of this part is going to be doing the B variants of the games that were in part 3. So let's just jump right into Gridrunner B. Shortly after beginning operation, the grid surrounding the Earth was found to be delivering less power than predicted. Investigation teams discovered the grid had been invaded by alien droids who were using its power to reproduce themselves, massing for an invasion of Earth. Pilot the Gridrunner ship and annihilate the hostile droids before they can obliterate humanity. History. This version of Gridrunner unfolds in a similar fashion as its earlier counterpart, but the higher resolution of its original host platform's display allows for a larger play area, giving a notably different feel to the experience. Katie says, keep on the move. If you stay in one place, pods will form above you and often explode while your attention is elsewhere. Okay, let's look at the controls again. D-pad is to move, and then titles, while on the title, select starting level. A is just to fire a plasma cannon, and then start is to pause. Seems pretty simple. Pretty much the same controls. Let me grab the game case. The manual will be in if I need it. Press fire to begin. 3, 2, 1, let's pickle. Okay. I do like the bigger grid, to be honest, already. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hold on, I need to change the display settings to pixel perfect. It was slightly off. The score was slightly off with the screen, and it was annoying me. Okay. I would say I like this version better than A. They are basically the same game, but the bigger grid, I think, does make for a better experience. So, yeah. So far, that's my thoughts on Gridrunner B. Nothing too noteworthy here so far. I just think this is the better version. I am still bad at this game. Also, this is like the 3rd video for Llamasoft I am recording today. So, I am also kind of tired. But I am really enjoying going through this cartridge. So as you can see, that is why I am doing 3 of these in one day. Because I am genuinely loving this cartridge. I want to keep seeing what the games have in store. I'm almost out of lives. I think once I get a game over, I'm just gonna move on to the next game. I don't need to give it another playthrough on this one. Ooh. Oh, come on. I almost had it. I had a really good section right there. I wish there was a like an extra line, like bolded or in another color, telling you this is the far as you can go up. Like it's not necessary or anything, but it would be nice to see. Oh God. Really now? Just couldn't shoot it when it was right on top of me. That's a little annoying. But okay. I think Gridrunner B is the superior version to Gridrunner A. They're mostly the same, right? Yes, I'm booting it up real just for a second for comparison. Yeah, this is how small the grid is here. Yeah, I think Gridrunner B is just a little bit superior. Hellgate B. A large hostile fleet of Xiaxian droids is in transit through hyperspace due to emerge near Pluto in readiness for an attack on Earth. Our scientists predicted the time and place they would appear, and the men from Zappo built the Hellgate around the re-entry point. Now it's up to you to blast the little suckers before they can get anywhere. History. Jeff Minter ported it from its original host platform to its more powerful sibling without making any huge changes to the formula. In his original marketing for the newer version, he even noted outright that this port is certainly no revenge or hover buffer, being the original code tweaked to run on this system. He did, however, sell the latter ports at a cheaper price than his other games that were available at the time, including the aforementioned Revenge of the Mutant Camels and Hover Bubber, and noted that fans of Gridrunner and Matrix should enjoy themselves, and the game is challenging to all. Katie says, remember, don't shoot the goats. Okay, so get the controls. D-pad is to move, A, fire lasers, L1, select starting level, R1, toggle 1 or 2 player mode. Okay, so just move and fire again. Okay, can get down with that. 3, 2, 1, let's pickle. Do you start with less zaps in this version? I think you do. Prepare to die. This version seems to run slower than the... Laser heads destabilized. Is this one C64? I don't think I like this version very much. There's something about it that seems less stable and much harder to control and see what I'm doing. Like, I can hardly, like, I don't know. It's so hard to really see what I'm doing. I'm gonna make a save state. Game over. The default is still Yak. I'm gonna boot up the A for a second. I need to compare them. Yeah, there's just something about this one that it just you move a lot faster and it's smoother. But going to B, prepare to die. I can't even see all my bullets as I shoot? Okay. So it seems like every time you do beat a stage, though, you get 2 zaps. Lovely. Why? How come sometimes I can rapidly fire, and other times it seems like I can't? And other times it looks like I can hear shots, but I can't really see them. I can hear them, but not really see? I'm a little confused. See, I don't think B is the good version here. $5K. Attack wave 4 zapped. Wow. Yeah. Laser heads destabilized. This isn't good. Okay. What the heck was that? Okay. Zach. An X. Yeah, I think I prefer A for this one. That's all I can really say. There's just something about B that just doesn't feel quite right. It's just the little things. It's still basically the same game. It just doesn't feel as smooth to play. I don't know. Let's move on to Laser Zone B, and we had a lot of problems with Laser Zone A. Laser Zone B. It is a dark time for the Terran Federation. The evil empire of Irata and the devilish war fiends of Zyax are attacking all Terran outposts, including yours. Your task is to coordinate the defensive fire of the two powerful plasma cannons, each capable of destroying your enemies, or each other. Be warned, you won't find it easy. History. Creator Jeff Minter initially made Laser Zone for an early 8-bit micro. This later port was more of a remake, featuring completely revamped graphics. The core gameplay is similar to the original, but the newer platform's higher resolution gives the game a different look and feel. Katie says, be careful, your two laser bases can shoot each other as well as the enemies. Note the team modes require two controllers for simultaneous play, and thus can only be played on Evercade VS and Alpha. Solo and individual competitive modes can be played on all Evercade devices. Please ensure you set the number of controllers to 1 if you are playing on EXP for pass and play competitive multiplayer. Okay? D-pad, move laser cannons. A, fire laser cannons. B, fire electric shots. X on the title is starting level. Y, number of controllers. L1, R1 is just all of that weird stuff. So really the only thing I care about is A and B. Really. Okay, press fire to begin. And we need to do the timer. 3, 2, 1, let's pickle. Hey, you just shoot at the same time now, no matter what. Is this already an immensely better game? Oh, it doesn't... But you can't... Oh, you can't shoot diagonally still. I was trying to do that. I guess I was just failing. I'm gonna reset, so I can just get, you know... Okay, I don't know how I quite missed that, but that's okay. Laser Zone B is so much better than Laser Zone A, my goodness. Like, this is actually playable? What? I didn't feel like I moved left that far. Okay. Fuck. Still, I like way more. This is actually playable. This is what I would call a game. And I don't know why I couldn't shoot that one. Like, I couldn't move left enough to shoot. To shoot right there. That was not good. So yeah, you can't shoot diagonal. It's just very finicky still. But you can't shoot diagonal. Yeah. Yeah, this is a fine game. Definitely superior to Laser Zone A. Like, my goodness. It's not even a competition. This one. This one is just far superior. I'm gonna move on to the next game. Like, I'm just saying, it's not even a competition. This one is just far superior. I will say, Laser Zone A has the better box art. Although this says a totally original concept, and does it have the better box art? I mean, it looks. Then again, this one does look more fantastical and like an actual game. This one just looks like space, but this looks like, hey, actual things that you shoot and like fun kind of a. I don't know. Maybe I take that back. Examining it more closely, but does it really matter? Maybe not. I was just trying to find something in A's favor, and I can't even do that. I'm sorry, I tried. Okay, but we're done with the 3 comparison games. So, of the 3, Gridrunner B was the superior one. Um, a little, just by a little bit. It was pretty much the same, just the bigger grid helped it. Hellgate A was superior just because it just feels better to play, at least to me. Um, but the others will probably disagree on that one. And Laser Zone, and in my opinion, B is just far superior. It's not even a contest. This one is just really, really bad. Okay, so those are the 3 comparisons. And then the last game for this video is going to be Ratman. You are the Ratman. Your task is to hammer as many attacking rats as possible. Avoid descending rats and occasional flights of hostile arrows. The hole in the floor moves relative to your own emotion. Any rat which passes through the hole becomes a devil. Beware of the devil's spear thrusts beneath your feet. History. Ratman was one of Jeff Minter's first all-original games, an attempt to clone a popular arcade game. It was only available for a short time via mail order before being pulled, as Jeff was not quite satisfied with its quality. Katie says try and keep the middle area clear of devils if you can. It will make life a lot easier. Okay, controls. D-pad is to move, A is the hammer. L1's the instructions, and R1's for the next page of the instructions, and start is on the titles to start the game. So just move and use the hammer. Hammer as many attacking rats as possible. For any rat which passes the hole becomes a devil. Okay. I mean, what is there to say about that, right? Ratman. Press I for info or P to start playing. This is the Ratman. It says as many attacking rats as possible. You will control him as below. Move left, right, or use the joystick. To kill a rat, whop it with your hammer. Avoid descending rats and occasional flights. Hole in floor moves relative to your own motion. Any rat which passes through hole becomes a devil. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's pickle. Flat. 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 Shaky phone. Is this all the game is so far? This is a game. I suppose you can play it. I don't particularly get the point. Attack wave 1 over. That was just wave 1. Okay. Okay. Prepare for next wave. He just moves so slowly. Oh. It became a devil? Ugh. Behold the hand of... Oh. Bet your remaining man will soon be with the Almighty too. Okay, cool. I was pressing the button. Can I please hammer when I press the button? Oh my god. This is so delayed. Seriously, the hand is really delayed. Very not... I don't like this. Yeah. I feel like giving up right now on this game. This is not... This is not fun, actually. This is quite bad. I can see why he pulled it shortly. I keep getting pings on Discord. I hear them. It's just game over, mate. Yeah, let's just I'm gonna stop with that. I didn't like Ratman. It wasn't very good, was it? I didn't think so. It's a game. Yeah. I can see what if he wasn't quite satisfied with the quality. I mean, there's a game here. It's just, to me, it's just really slow. And the control is for the hammer is really delayed. That's the biggest thing. It's not even your slow movement. It's the delay with the hammer. I think that's the biggest flaw. And that just makes it, not really fun to play. But overall, I think this was a fine. This part, it's hard to. This was the first one of these comparison parts, and I know there's gonna be at least another one. This was part 4, right? So part 6 is gonna be another one of these, mostly where it's gonna be comparing the B variants to the A variants. So, and this was a pretty short video, only about 30 minutes. So I have a feeling part 6 is gonna be around this length too when we get to it. This was an interesting one though, because we've never had something like this before. But it was fascinating, comparing the different variants of the same game though. It's fascinating, and now I know if I want to play Gridrunner, I will go to B. If I want to play this one, I'll gravitate to the A. If I want to play Laser Zone, I'll never go to A unless it's somehow ends up on a Hades challenge. I hope that if Laser Zone ends up on Katie's challenge, it'll just be B. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm gonna go now. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a nice time. I'm Josh 600. I'll see you guys next time. Subscribe to me on YouTube, following Twitch, where it comes to stuff live. And okay, goodbye. Thanks for watching.